All right, how about now? My voice should be good to go. Okay. Yeah, I had it on mute, guys. Let me shut this thing down. All right, good to go. How's it going, Steve? Good seeing you, man. How are things with you guys? Dude, what the fuck is going on over in Israel, right? What's going on over there? It's pretty bad. Like, if you really think about it, if you guys, anybody who wants peace, which I'm sure we all do, I think this is the furthest away from peace Israel and Palestine probably ever got. Right? Hold on. Yeah, we can't hear that. Tell the feds it's not Clint today. I know. They watch Clint extra. Dude, I'm so used to looking at the camera over there. So I keep looking at that location and I don't see the camera and I correct it over here. But anyways, how's it going with you guys? Everybody's good, hopefully. It's great to be an American today, guys. I sincerely mean it. Like, we have our own issues. I get it. But think about it. Like, without guns, we're basically a bunch of sheep. You know, the only thing that keeps the government, like the only thing, there's that thin line between liberty and tyranny is people being armed. I sincerely believe that. And as I get older, and I always say it, as I get older, I always, like I'm realizing this more and more, that holy crap, the only thing that keeps us free is our guns. It is literally our guns. What's up, Magdump Lewis? Let me try to get this mic out of the way. There we go. This is a lot better. I'm going to try to put the missing bit. Hello, Kaya. First time seeing a stream of yours. Welcome. Welcome. Good seeing you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Crunchy Taco. What's going on, man? Good seeing you again. Ah, man. No, anyways, like going back to it, I sincerely mean this, guys. Like anybody who is kind of, most people watching this right now, probably 2A, pro 2A, but there are still probably some folks watching. There are some pro 2A, maybe, hey, why do you own an AR-15 kind of thing, people, right? I promise you guys, Israel incident, like there's been multiple incidents, like Ukraine, right? We talked about Ukraine, where they were giving those kids those wooden AK-47s to, oh shit, everybody needs to be armed. We all need to fight. The military is not enough because we were being invaded by this superpower Russia. So they're trying to get everybody acclimated to fighting. And it was a big clusterfuck. Well, the same thing happened in Israel. Israel is a country where you really can't own guns, right? They're very limited, let's just say. And those Hamas terrorists just went in and just freaking slaughtered everybody. And people couldn't do anything. Like there were some videos I was watching today. That it was so heartbreaking. I had to kind of stop it halfway. That there's some compilations of multiple like security footages from Israel where Hamas, like people are in their cars, like families trying to escape, like 4 people in the car. And they would just walk in with those AK-47, dump on those people. Just die. A guy was just simply running down the street. Some dude, maybe 15, 20 years old max, right? Some kid. And he just got shot in the back of the head with an AK-47. Just dropped dead. And I want to say this, but I'm going to read the chat in a second here. But I really do want to say this. I was watching Piers Morgan interview this YouTuber dude who's pro-Palestine. I'm not saying I'm not pro-Palestine or pro-Israel. I think Israel has a freaking point. Palestine has a point. I think everybody agrees to that. It's the fucking Hamas terrorism shit. And of course, in Israel's like civilian fucking killing too. That's not good either. That's bullshit. But moving on. So the guy said this to Piers Morgan. He said, wait a minute. What is the difference between Hamas terrorists going in there October 7th and just killing those civilians, which he said I condemn too, which fucking everybody should condemn, and Israel dropping bombs in crowded areas and killing civilians as a collateral damage? What's the difference? I'll fucking tell you what the goddamn difference is. They're both horrible, but one is way, way worse than the other. I mean, You can't tell me that there's a difference. Like, I'm not saying I will never agree with Israel just dropping bomb in a farmer's market because, oh, there's a couple of Hamas guys were spotted. Let's just kill those people and kill 100 people with. Like, that's bullshit. That's the Israel's cruelty, which I'll never be on board with either. But at the same time, that is not looking to me, okay? That is not looking a freaking grandma in the eye. She's sitting on the couch eating Doritos, whatever, and bang, bang. And then another room, like little babies, a couple of babies in a crib, bang, bang. That is a different fucking kind of evil, guys. That is a different fucking kind of evil. Looking at people, civilians in their homes, just lying down and just pop them one by one. It doesn't matter, mom, like a kid, like little babies or children or any adults or elderly, doesn't matter. There's a fucking giant difference that looking at people and slaughter them, like you're going specifically after civilians versus some careless rocket being dropped and some collateral damage. They're both bad, but Hamas, what the fuck they're doing that they did on October 7th, 10 times worse. Yeah, they both kill civilians, I get it. But there is a different switch in my head for both of them. What do you guys think? I just wanted to say that real quick. But Hamas was hiding rockets in the basement of a hospital or in graveyards or in schools because they knew IDF wouldn't bomb there. Hamas is a piece of shit. Okay? I believe Palestinians would say the same thing about them. Okay? They're pieces of shit. Because of them, more Palestinians die every day. Listen, if Palestinians want to fight against Israel, this military conflict or resistance, fine. I get it. You've got a point. Israel is occupying your land, whatever. Everybody believes they're right? That's a conflict that's never going to end. But going in and actually popping music festival, they're fucking girls and guys just dancing and you're just like killing them. Did you see that video, guys? They're going into like in front of porta potties and these dudes were firing into porta potties, closed doors, just like bang, 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 just in case there's some people in there they're just trying to kill. You know? It's really, really bad. Hold on a sec. Israeli is doing the same thing to Palestine that Germany did to them before World War II. Hey, listen. On this live stream, we're going to talk about this. I just want to let you know right off the gate. On this live stream, you're not going to see me take a side, Palestine side or Israel side. I'm going to try to spit the truth as best as I possibly can within my own beliefs and my own knowledge of the situation. And you guys can just come up with your own conclusions and your own opinions. But I'll tell you this. Palestinian people have a point. All the land dispute, that's between them, right? Hamas out there, it just freaking murdering citizens on October 7th, terrorists. They need to be wiped clean, period. I say I'm standing by my views based on what I freaking saw on October 7th. I saw so many fucking videos. At the same time, Israel dropping indiscriminately bombs all over, that's another bullshit. I think Israel knows that. And a lot of people say this, well, Israel has a right to defend itself. I agree. Israel has a right to defend itself. You're not going to come to my country and just slaughter my people and expect me to just stay there. Of course, I'm going to freaking give you some good reaction. But Israel is a nation, a respected power in the world, right? Not a terrorist nation like the terrorist organization like Hamas. Well, you can't be dropping bombs like that, man. Somebody may ask, hey, well, how do they win? How do they overpower Hamas? Well, maybe you need to go in there and do some surgical operation. I don't know. I'm not some military expert. All I can tell you is 1,000% dropping the bombs in the middle of Gaza is also not an answer. You may kill Hamas, but you're not going to make friends. And you can never kill an ideology. And those freaking guys, the more you kill them, hey, the Middle East is huge. Muslim world is huge. You can't be indiscriminately killing people like that. Then they'll turn against you. You'll even have a bigger monster in front of you. diplomatic solution is my only hope for the region, and I don't know if that's even going to be possible at this point. I don't know what's happening. But what Hamas is, what's straight up terrorism, what Israel is doing in certain areas, like dropping bombs indiscriminately, in my opinion, certain areas of war crimes. But hey, that's just us sitting here talking about it, you know? What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? Well, hold on. I like these opposing opinions. Rex, the World War II is won not by surgical operations, but mass destruction of cities. Listen, I get it. You got to drop those bombs. You got to do all those things. But I promise you, I'm no military strategic expert or anything, but I believe I've seen a couple of things in my lifetime. You drop bombs in those crowded cities and you want to level the place and you call that a win, I promise you, you're not going to win that. You can't win a war like that around there. Not anymore, bro. World War II, if you look at it, yeah, there were some civilian casualties for sure, but it was just militaries against another military, right? There's multiple nations fighting each other's militaries, like the traditional war. That's not what we're seeing in Gaza. I'm going to be honest with you. If you guys want to look at some of the videos and photos, you'll see that just like right now, we're sitting here or wherever you're sitting and just a bomb explodes across the street. Yeah, they cleared out a couple of dirt bags. Your whole family is gone with it. The appropriate question is, the proper question. I'm asking you guys, what is the appropriate amount of collateral damage? You guys tell me. Hamas, we all just say, fucking terrorists, they need to be dead. They need to be wiped clean, 1,000%. That's it. I'll say it all the time because they went in and they killed those innocent people, just didn't give two shits. Now, I'm going to talk about the Second Amendment on that one because there's a couple of videos that I saw. So we got that out of the way. They're pieces of shit. Okay, what Israel is going to respond and is responding right now. What is the appropriate amount of collateral damage? You tell me. You tell me, put your hand in your heart. What do you think? Should they kill 1,000 civilians to wipe out Hamas? 10,000? What is it? What is that number? You know? I don't know. Smokey McBot, there's nothing innocent about colonizing another people. Yeah, I mean, that's been going on for many, many years. I just wish Israel somehow they had this diplomatic resolution. Just, Israel give that frickin' West Bank to them and the Palestinians and Gaza and just let them have it. But then Israel's thing is like, well, when they have it, they get strong, and then they'll attack us. They'll try to wipe us down because everybody in the region wants us gone. They don't want to let us live in peace, which, in a way, I kind of agree. There are a lot of freaking haters in that area that want Israel completely wiped out. I agree, but I don't believe all of them that way, Let's see, what else? Manny, how's it going, man? Man, this is wild coming right out of the era of COVID-19. Like, where's the enlightenment? I agree, dude. Okay, if we learn anything, I just want to say this, guys. We learned during the COVID-19 era, right? Like 2020, 2021, into 2022, but especially 2020 and 2021. The government told us certain things about the COVID vaccine and the statistics. Media pumped that shit up. And then we all found out later on that was bullshit. Now, if that doesn't tell you anything about what government tells you, and the government pumps bullshit in you, and the media is another just fucking lying entity out there, then you're just a sheep. I'm not here to tell you guys, hey, don't listen to government, go against government. I'm not saying any of that stuff. Just, live your own life, whatever you want to do. Okay? As a former government person myself, I've seen the good side of it. I've seen the bad side of it. All right. I've got some good people that I know that work in there. I was one of them, and I believe I'm a good person. There's hundreds of thousands of federal employees out there, right? There's going to be some shitbags in there, of course. But what I can tell you is, whatever government tells you something, take it with a grain of salt. All right. Like Israel there's this hospital bombing. If you guys don't know anything about it, I'm going to look at that super chat 1 second. They said Israel bombed the hospital and 1,000 people died, whatever. Hundreds of people died. The very first time I heard about it, I swear to God, guys, I was at work, all filming stuff for Classic, whatever. The very first time I heard that, a buddy of mine called. He's like, oh my God, fucking Israel was bombed, killed hundreds of people. The first thing I said, I was like, that's bullshit. Why would Israel do? Like, I knew no facts whatsoever. I said, what? No way. Why would Israel do that? And I'm not taking sides here. There's no way Israel would bomb a freaking filled hospital with like patients and all that stuff, but at the same time, people seeking refuge. So there's no way Israel wouldn't. That's a strategic mistake, because why would Israel bomb a hospital and kill 1,000 civilians and lose all the support and enrage people? I don't think Israel would do that. Like, even if Israel wanted to do that, I don't think they would do that, because that would be a strategical major mistake. If I was a hater of Israel, maybe I would, and I was a terrorist organization, maybe I would do that if this was done even purposely, to just to make Israel look bad, because in any way you look at it, that would make Israel look bad. Now, I'm not saying Israel didn't do that, but it doesn't make sense for me that Israel would purposely do that. That's just my personal opinion. And now that we're looking at some of the independent research or investigations on it, that apparently some missile was fired within Gaza, way far away from Israeli positions. So we're going to still wait for the facts to come out, but I don't know. Kai, you're my favorite real life G.I. Joe. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Absolutely. Wait, another incident, Steve, another incident where the media jumps on the first rumors. I agree, dude. I swear to God, guys, please, if you guys can take anything from this live stream, please, I want you to, every time you hear an information about anybody, not just the war, just play the devil's advocate for a second. That doesn't mean you're going to take the other person's side. It's just, don't be a fucking sheep. Like, I swear, when I read shit on the internet, even when it comes to like the Democrats about the gun ban, whatever, I'm like, well, let me take a look at it. Let me dig into this, find out what this is. Okay, don't be one of those folks. All right? When I first heard it, I was like, there's bullshit. This media, maybe they're just talking. This is a propaganda. And now I'm finding out, oh shit, you know what? I may be actually even correct. Again, I don't know. We're going to wait for the facts to come out. But Israel is completely denying it. And perhaps, and by the way, according to reports, Hamas apparently, like within minutes of the missile strike happening to that hospital, Hamas is giving numbers of dead people and telling Israel did it, which would be impossible to find out. You need some time to figure that out, where that missile came from, and learn about the casualties, which tells me right there Hamas was also pumping wrong information. And of course, you know, if you want to talk about CNN and other stuff, dude, there's nobody, who can you trust? Legitimately, who can you trust nowadays? So let me get to that. Oh, Pete, hold on. I'm going to get to that super chat. Let me find that super chat. I'll be right down. Oh, there you go. Pete, pour some whiskey in that coffee and talk us about guns. I like the revolvers. Sup from Chirac, yo. What up, Pete? How's it going, man? Good seeing you. Pete's a buddy of mine. Good seeing you. Well, we'll talk about guns. Now it's going to actually go to, why do you need an AR-15? Actually, in fact, let's talk about it. Why do you need an AR-15? Anybody who's new, if you guys watched the live stream, I told you guys why. I'll say it again. Why do you need an AR-15? Number one, because I fucking can. Period. That's it. Number one, because I can. Now, why do you need a Ferrari? You can't get to fucking work in your Honda Pilot? Because you can. You can afford it. You can do it. Because I can. Number two, I wish I could. I don't know if I can. I won't even try. There is 2 Hamas terrorists in Israel on October 7th going door to door, just shooting indiscriminately in the homes, killing people. They're both walking. This is on a video, literally on YouTube. I watched it. They're both walking through the backyard or something, through the courtyard, let's say, to another home. As they're approaching, one of the Hamas terrorists see a civilian behind a car. He stops, and the other dude tries to flank a little bit to the left, and the civilian with an AR-15, I'm assuming it was an AR, it was a long gun. I guarantee it was either AR, most likely an AR-15. It could be obviously 760 by 39 by a AK-47, but it was an AR, I think. Drops this freaking terrorist dead. Hey, what are you going to do? He literally bang, bang, and the dude just drops dead, and then he just fires on the other guy and takes him out too. 2 of them, one civilian. And guess what? What are you going to do? Fight against those guys with a fucking pistol? A 9mm cartridge that's going 1,100 feet per second? That's not even capable of defeating a body armor? What do you want to do? You want to win a fight? There's no such thing as fair fight. I don't fight fair. You got a pistol? If I got a freaking 50 BMG in my head, I'll shoot you in the head if I can. I just need you out of the picture and stop that threat against me. And guess what? That's what that guy did. That civilian used an AR-15, took out two Hamas terrorists. You know? Wait. But it's not the first time they accidentally had a rocket misfire. Who are you talking about, Jay? Are you talking about the Hamas or Israel? Dude, hold on one sec. What are this? Is that Clint messaging me? Hold on. 1 second. All right. So, anyways, going back to it, we have a super chat here. Westboy, $10. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Thanks for your contribution. And anybody who's new to my live streams every Wednesdays, guys. Clint has it every Mondays. I think Eastern, 7 to 9 p.m. Mine is every Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. So, love to see you guys here. I have a free M&P Sport 2. What do you suggest I upgrade with to prepare shit hit the fan? Well, what do you have on it? You want to tell me what do you have on it currently so I can actually see if there's anything missing? Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Cyber Productions. If it was an AR-15, probably was an off-duty policeman or off-duty IDF. They're the only ones allowed to have rifles. Only recently civilians were allowed to own a handgun and 50 rounds of ammo. Now that right there, by the way, Cyber Productions, thanks for the explanation right there. That right there tells you, Second Amendment eye-opener, guys. Don't think that it can't happen in the United States. I promise you it can. It can. And police isn't there to help you. This is coming from a guy, look at that fucking wall. I wore all the uniforms. I served. I was on the streets. I promise you, most of the time I came out and picked up the pieces. There were some times, it was a proactive thing. There were some times I got there when shit was going on, but most of the time I picked up the pieces. It was too fucking late. There's nobody that takes care of you better than you. Anybody tells you otherwise are bullshitting you. So with that being said, it could happen here too. Exercise your God-given Second Amendment rights. I'm more believer now than I've ever been. Now, they're now recently allowed to own a handgun and 50 rounds of ammo. I wonder why. Could somebody please tell me why Israel suddenly letting civilians own a handgun, which is bullshit, but okay, and 50 rounds of ammo? I just want somebody to tell me. Turn the volume up. What? Hold on one sec, dude. I think, All right, I got a soundboard here, and it's showing me my volume is freaking great. But let me turn it up. How about now? Boom. Is that too much? All right. Well, I pumped it up, bro. Right here. This should be really loud. Okay. All right. I turned it up. Sorry about that. Let me pump. Actually, in fact, let me go up here to 70 and shut this thing down to. Dude, I got this high tech shit, man. I'm learning how to use it, but it's pretty high tech. Okay. So I think it should be good to go. Much better. I can turn it up even more if you guys need to. All right, so now I got to turn my phone. What do you want from me, bro? Okay, how about now? Boom. I just want it to be good. I don't want to scream at you guys. Whipple Coyote, I'm going to ban you. Yo, Whipple Coyote. You're just look at the, okay, here's the thing I got to say. Looking at that Mustang, looks like a GT500. Of course, Whipple Coyote. So Coyotes, 5.0s, they don't come with a supercharger. Whipple is a supercharger. So you went ahead and put a supercharger on your Coyote, and now you got the GT500. It sounds like your name is Josh, and you're probably trying to overcompensate for some shit that you're lacking. So with that being said, if you keep talking, I'm going to ban you. Anybody who doesn't know, Whipple Coyote works at Classic. We're friends. So, all right. Moving on. I'm glad the voice thing is taken care of right now. Hey, Kai, I like the new setup. Yeah, you guys like it? Dude, I'm still not done. I'm still unpacking all that stuff. Let me turn this thing. I'm going to look at that super chat in a second. You guys see this shit? I did shadow boxes for my uniforms. There you go. That is when I was a local guy for about 6 years. And that is when I was a state trooper in Illinois. I don't have my detective uniform. I mean, I didn't have room. I wanted to do 4 when I was a detective at the state police. That's what the F84 is, Frank 84. That was Forensic 84. I was a CSI. And then I was in the bureau for a little bit. Right there, that's my stuff. And that red is the firearms instructor hat, because I was one of the firearms instructors certified there. And that's my personal social media handle and my personal YouTube thing. Oh, there. That's it right there. And just trying to put some patches up there. My coins, challenge coins up there. I'm trying to decorate. Those are from my pistol competitions that I won a few trophies way back in the day when I was decent, not anymore. So that's it. Yeah. Wait, Rob, do you still wear that cute Mount Me hat? Mount Me? I don't get it. He's an ex-Fed. That is actually correct, guys. I am an ex-Fed. And I know. I understand it's not a popular thing here in the Second Amendment community, but I can tell you guys, not all Feds that I work with, first of all, I never dealt with any firearms with folks. My stuff was strictly counterintelligence. I did shit overseas. Okay? Like overseas stuff. Strictly U.S. government national security stuff, right? I work with a bunch of Feds. In fact, my partner, one of my best friends, is way more conservative Second Amendment guy than probably a lot of you. He's got over 300 his own collections. Not all Feds go out there and obviously violate people's Second Amendment rights or some other rights, right? I understand the ATF is doing some bullshit. I'm with you guys. But not all of us are bad. And I'm not there anymore. So. Damn, Kai, I shot Whipple's dog once. I'd shoot Whipple's dog right now because he talks too much. Wait, why do I shoot Whipple's dog? Dogs are cute. I should shoot Whipple. No, I don't ever shoot anybody unless you're justified legally, guys. All right, so moving on. Scout main. I swear to God, if you had an ATF jacket, bright pink display case on the other side of that camera, you're giving me ideas. Hey, and this Halloween, I was thinking about like I should be an ATF agent. What do you guys think? But a pink jacket, pink handcuffs, short shorts. I don't know, throw a cowboy hat on top of that. No. No, in all seriousness though, like when I first got to Classic, I took a lot of flack from you guys for being an ex-Fed. I'm telling you guys, I had nothing to do with, like anything I did had nothing to do with the pretty much U.S. citizens. It was just all overseas shit, U.S. government, U.S. national security stuff. That's it. That's what I did. And it was good. It was really good, patriotic, good stuff. If you guys, I can't talk about it, but if you guys saw what I did, you would be like, okay, that's fucking good. So that is about it. Leo, 1925. I misjudged you when you started Classic, bro. You're the coolest Turk I've seen. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. Yeah, my background is Turkish, but I promise you guys, I am more American than a lot of Americans I come across sometimes. You got to understand that I got this life. Look, I work for it, but the United States gave me the opportunity. Okay, sometimes you could be in certain countries, right? Some other countries, you could be all you want. Like you could do anything, all cool stuff. Like you can work your ass off, let's just say. You're just not going to get some certain places because the country doesn't really give you that opportunity. All right, you could do stuff, but there's no country better than the United States, in my opinion. And this is my home. I've been in the United States for 20 years. I moved here when I was 20, right out of high school, fucking no money, went to college a little bit, dropped out, just dark. I mean, I couldn't see an inch ahead of me when it comes to my life. And I came out here, 19 bucks in my pocket, made it work. You know, you just did a few things, made it work. What I'm trying to say is I immigrated here and I climbed up the ladder of success in, you know, success is obviously up to interpretation with certain people. Certain people correlate success with money. I don't. Success is like you could be a server at a white cloth table going from McDonald's. That's success. You know, it depends. So I was able to do a few things. And because of this nation actually gave me the opportunity. And when people say the U.S., America is racist, and I'll be the first one to tell you guys, are there racist people? For sure. Are there prejudiced people? For sure. We all have our biases, every single one of us. But if this country was inherently racist, I could never do the things that I have done. I understand I'm maybe a little bit lighter, you know, I understand. But dude, come on. I'm from Turkey, Muslim, all that stuff. Although I don't believe in any religion anymore. I believe in God and just me, bro. After meeting so many cool people in your life, you kind of realize, okay, you know what? The religion is cool. It is cool. It's very necessary. But I believe at the same time it divides people, and I love people. So I decided that, you know what? I just want to believe in God and just be a good person. So what I'm trying to say is if this country was racist, there's many things I couldn't do. I've gone to interviews. Anytime something bad happened to me, it was because of my own bullshit. Anytime I worked hard for something, this country gave me the opportunity to go further. I sincerely mean this. So with that being said, this is, in my opinion, the greatest nation on earth. And I don't ever want to leave here. This is it. Turkey is my country as well. Of course I go there. My family is there. I love Turkish people. Great, freaking awesome people. Right? But this is where I live. This is my country. Love it here. And I'm proud to have served here. Well, in certain aspects, we're trying to serve you here as well, using our experiences, maybe certain wisdoms that I've learned over the years, and pass it on to you guys. Hopefully you guys do something with that. And of course I learn from you guys. So wait. Kaya, do you know everyone that works at Turkish gun factories allegedly? Wait, what's going on with my internet? Connection is unstable. Why is my connection unstable? Hey, is live stream pretty good? Let me go over here. Hey, is live stream pretty good? Let me go over here. Okay, good. Live stream is good. Super based. Dude, I actually do know a lot of Turkish firearm manufacturers. Twitchy every now and then, but audio is solid. Solid. Dude, I think I know why, because I am actually streaming this through Wi-Fi right now. So, because this is a new apartment for me, I just moved downstairs. I need to do a hardwire connection. So this is Wi-Fi, so it's okay. It should be good. Okay. Everything looks goodish. Okay, good. What's up, Dean? How's it going, man? Good seeing you. All right. Where was John D? I served numerous years as an officer in the Marines and the U.S. Army. I regret it. Why, man? What happened? What caused you to regret it? Yeah. Yes, we need a man on the inside to batch approve e-forms. That's Clint. I believe Clint is on the inside. Let's see what else. Hey, you guys can wait. Kai, is that a Traxxas in the back? Yeah, dude. Right here. I can't see because of the comment. Yeah, right there. That thing is fast. Somebody give it to me. I think it's you that's unstable, Kaya. Just kidding. Hey, you never know. Watch out. I can just knock on your door any moment now. Moving down. You guys, okay, would you guys want Israel, United States, U.S. boots on the ground in Israel? Like, I'm seriously asking. What do you guys think? Like, I personally think absolutely not. Absolutely. It's an endless war. We would just be dragged into another goddamn war, and our boys will just lose their lives for pretty much nothing. That's how I look at it. Good. Yeah. Nope. Exactly. See, Whipple? Nope. Their problem. I agree with you. Hey, listen, we could perhaps aid like humanitarian stuff. I can understand, but no, we should not be like, dude, it's not like a first time thing. This happens all the time. It's all the time. Yeah. I don't agree with that at all. Yeah. I don't think anybody answered it. Wait, who answered yes? Wait, let me see. Dude, it's all good. I really love the opposing views. Look, let's talk about it. Israel doesn't need help. Let me tell you something. If Iran, Hezbollah starts getting in, Israel is going to need help. I promise you. Hezbollah is very powerful. Jessica, dear Mr. Kai, I wonder if Mr. Clint or Mr. Matt responded to my FN Mini-Me history episode request. I have no idea. I don't know what they saw or what they responded to. Yeah, exactly. It's been going for 75 years, dude. I mean, what are you going to do? It's an endless war. Like, this is going to die down too. You guys are going to see it. This is going to die down. In a month, people are going to forget it, whatever. I hope so. I hope it does die down, of course. And then guess what? Tensions are going to continue for a while. And then next thing you know, things are kind of like slow down a lot more. And then boom, Hamas sends some more rockets in. Dude, it's like, yeah. Canadian here. I got my firearms license mid-pandemic. As suspected, things would start changing fast. Picked up a Canik Meta SFT as my first. Then they froze hang-on sales. Love the feel of the Canik. Congratulations, dude. I'm glad you did something about that. And now look at it. Dude, okay, let's talk about Canada for a second. Hold on. Let's talk about Canada for a second. Bro, if anybody attacked Canada right now, but just hypothetical, bro, what could Canada do? Like Canadians, like I believe their gun laws are extremely limited now. What could Canada do? Let's see what else we got. Dude, I wish I could show you guys a couple of videos. Like I saw a couple of videos on, what was the channel on YouTube? I don't remember. I think it's an Israeli channel. And they're just like showing those Hamas terrorists going in and doing shit. And some civilians are actually fighting back. Whew, man. I mean, why do you need an AR-15? Yeah, why the fuck not? Like, just imagine. How could you fight against a guy or guys coming at you like fully kitted out with AK-47s? How do you fight against it? Like, even with your AR-15, you're going to have a hard time. They're coming at you in a squad. We'll have a fighting chance, you know. Canada has some hardcore special forces guys. Of course they do. I'm not talking about that. Of course, by the time military gets there, they organize and do okay, they'll do some damage. But I'm talking about that initial stuff. Like right now in the US, most places, like if you actually get in, like we're talking about Texas, right? Go through the border. A lot of people got guns. So civilians are going to actually show some great resistance. But what about Canada? What are they going to do? Mooses? Hide behind them? You guys are still talking about military. I'm not talking about military. I'm talking about the initial response. You know? Like what happened in Israel. Yeah. Let's see. General Lee, didn't Canada confiscate a citizen's AR-15? I don't remember. Did that happen? I don't remember that. I'm thinking about hardwiring this freaking computer, but anyways, let's see. It's fine. I keep seeing this like connection unstable sometimes. If there's any problems, you guys let me know, please. In 2020, okay, I didn't know that. I had no clue. My audio is lagging a little bit sometimes. Ghost Shadow, $2. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Canadian holds world record sniper shot. Great. That's great, dude. In an emergency situation, I'm glad I have something. Okay, what's your shit hit the fan gun, guys? What is your shit hits the fan gun? I want to know. Let me know. I want to see it right here. As an Israeli American Jew, I wanted to say thank you for fighting for 2A. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. And I'm sorry what's happening over there. I'm sorry for Israeli people. I'm also at the same time sorry for those Palestinian people. Both of them. Whoa. Mini-Me, of course, Jessica, you got the Mini-Me. For sure. Zastava. M70. Oh, yeah. AK. Oh, yeah, let me ask you this. How much ammo do you guys have? Okay, you got the guns. You got the Gucci guns decked out pretty good. How much ammo do you have, really? XCR 5.56. AK, SCAR 308, AR-10. AR-10 is good. How do you feel about shit at 300 blackout for a shit at the fan caliber? I mean, it's not my caliber for shit at the fan. I really do need some range, you know? I mean, it's great for closer distance, but if it's shit at the fan, dude, I'm just going to sit somewhere. Somebody's coming at me from a distance. Hopefully I can take him out a little bit. But again, we're talking about apocalyptic times. But 300 blackout is great for close range, for sure. Mossberg 590. Oh, yeah. How about a Beretta M4? not Beretta, I'm sorry, Benelli M4, not Benelli M4. That's a good gun to have. The old culture, right around 5,000 rounds. So this guy's ready right here. This guy's got his guns, about 5,000 rounds. Another thing, if you guys remember, hey, wait, I want to touch base on this one. If you guys remember the Texas shooting, what was the guy's name? Wilson? Steve? I forgot his name, but God bless him. He was able to take out the Texas church shooter, sorry. The church active shooter guy. He had his AR-15. He grabbed it from the back of his car, and he had an empty magazine. His magazine wasn't loaded. He said it. He said he grabbed the gun underneath his armpit. As he was running towards the church, he was just loading some ammo in it. I think he was able to put like 8 in the magazine. By the time he got to the church, he put that in, charged it, and engaged the guy and killed him. Guys, make sure your mags are loaded, okay? Make sure your mags are loaded. Again, everybody's situation is different. Some of you guys have safes. Some of you guys don't. Kids, all that stuff. Try to be as safe as possible for your situation, but make sure all mags are loaded, bro. Forget about those, mags, if I keep them loaded, the magazine spring tension. Those things are meant to be loaded and stay loaded for quite some time. Okay, that'll be good, because in law enforcement, I had all my mags loaded, and for months and months and months, they would just be loaded, and I had no problems. So keep your mags loaded. At least, bro, I'm telling you, at least have five of those mags loaded, ready to go, handgun, pistol, rifle, anything. So don't be one of those guys who have guns and ammo. Well, first of all, have ammo, enough ammo. If you got all the guns and you got, let's say you got an AR-15 and a 9mm pistol, right? You got 300 rounds for 9mm and, I don't know, a couple hundred rounds for 5.56. Well, that's not enough. I mean, something. Just you got to get more ammo. So procure as much ammo as you can and make sure those mags are loaded nearby. So when shit hits the fan, you're ready. All right. When shit hits the fan, you're going to want a tactical umbrella. That's a pretty good one. I agree. Let's see what else we got here. Whoa. Why can't I select this? All right. Okay. Oh, it works. Just lagging. Okay. For a war against cartels or terrorists, you'll need at least 500,000 rounds per person. Okay, not that much, bro. That's not that much. Did you guys see what happened with the 5.56 caliber? Now it's not available. Pretty much you can't find it. It's not easy to find. Obviously, prices are going up. And AR-15s are like selling like crazy right now. Hey, don't get caught with your pants down, guys. Why do you have to wait for fucking events like this to go buy a gun, to go buy more ammo? Why? Why do we always have to wait? Shit hits the fan and then we react to it. Why can't we just be more proactive? On this live stream, Clint does a great job too. Myself as well at Classic. Obviously in our videos, we talk about it all the time. Don't get caught with your pants down. Be ready for shit. Have your guns ready, your mags ready. Everything's loaded. Are you trained? You buy all those guns, all the Gucci stuff that you put on it. When is the last time you trained? You carry a gun. You keep it on your appendix or in your back, whatever. When is the last time you just start drawing it? When is the last time you did some immediate action drills? When is the last time you did some really cool, like really real life, like tactical training, moving around vehicles, which most likely you may have to? When is the last time you did all that shit? It's not enough. Okay. Well, let me ask you. When shit hits the fan, do you want to be an asset? Do you want to be a liability? Just because you got a gun doesn't make you an asset. I just want to let you guys know. So you have to train. You got to grab those equipment that you have, train, create those neurological pathways, fire and wire, and create that muscle memory in there. So things just happen. When shit hits the fan, your subconscious mind take over and autopilot. You fall back to the level of your training. You don't rise to the occasion. So fall back to something that your body on autopilot can rely on. If you got no training, you're gonna fumble with that thing, that Gucci gun that you have that you pay $5,000. So there's that. Whoa. Let's see. And what is that? Once again, acquire. G-Man, in a weird taste of fate, I, an AK guy, can once again acquire ammo easier than an AR crowd. That is correct. That is correct. Super chat, Ghost Shadow, $2. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. I'd love to have a metal storm weapon. Metal storm weapon? I don't understand. What is that? Guys, take it easy on me with this too technical stuff. What is that? Dude, Derek, I didn't touch on this. Derek, credit goes to you. Thanks for reminding. Also, staying in shape. That is so fucking good. And in fact, if you actually do train properly, like what I was telling you, you would realize how out of shape you are, or you would realize how much is required of you to be in shape. Because as soon as you start running and gunning, you realize you're running out of breath big time. You being in shape is extremely important, because when shit hits the fan, your heart rate is gonna pump 170 plus. Like, you don't have to do anything. You could be on your couch. Things happen, boom. Your heart rate is just pumping 170 plus, guys. And things are gonna get weird. Fine motor skills, you know, these things start deteriorating, and you can overcome this with training. Yeah. Kyle Cook. Yeah, true. Many preppers out there will die very early on because they're not fit, and we can all benefit from their stuff. It's not Call of Duty, bro. You gonna loot some bodies or what? Oh, man. If shit is a fan, it'll be a nuke. So all of this is pointless. All right, guys, good. We've got Mr. King over here. We can all say RIP. King, you're one of the first ones to go with that mindset. I hope not. All right. Metal Storm fires 1 million rounds per minute. Well, fuck, I want one of those too. But then I would have to have 1 million rounds. All right. Crunchy Taco, do you think my local gym would be okay if I walked in with a kitted out plate carrier? I don't think they'd be all right with it. I think some people may call the cops on you. You may look like an active shooter. So you can actually use regular plate carrier. Like, you don't have to have it kitted out. Have your level 4 body plates in there. Or they sell actual like training vests that you can use, and you'd be just fine. You know, just don't have it kitted out. I don't know. I think people would look at it very weird. All right. Disguise as a weight belt. I don't think you can disguise that. There are too many drops on the stream. Hold on one sec. Hold on. I'm gonna hardwire this thing, bro. Gentlemen, we're gonna fix this once and for all. Let me plug this guy in. All right. All right, stand by. I'll be right back. Let me plug this in. I hope this fixed it. Okay, I think we are good. Yeah, right? Pretty good. How's it now? I don't know. I plugged it in, guys. I plugged it in. It should be good to go. Let me listen to it over here. Yeah, everything's good. Okay. All good. Perfect. Sorry, I just moved here, so it's one of those things. I haven't had the hardwire connection done, but it's wireless. Let me do a quick, you're right, speed test. Speed test. It should be good, man. Oh, even speed test is kind of slow for this because I'm supposed to have a 1 gig. It's giving me about 300 megabytes per second download and about 150 upload, 160 upload. All right. Still laggy. I don't want to lose the stream if I... Hold on. Not connected. Dude, I'm just thinking if I turn my internet off, it's going to kill my stream. No, wait, hold on one sec, guys. We're going to get back into our topic here. If I network and internet connections, hold on. If I turn the internet off, I feel like we're going to lose. I'll lose you guys. And I don't want to lose you guys. Oh, it's connected. Oh, yeah, okay, Wi-Fi. Okay. No. Okay, so we're good. I'm sorry, dude. Fuck. Okay. Wait. That's it. I fixed it. We're back. We're back in business. 1 gig. Done. 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 All right. Wireless is done. Hardwire connection here. Anyways, we're good to go. I cut the blue and that was the right one. This should be a much better stream experience right now. Perfect. All right, getting back at it. So what were you talking about? I forgot. Let me look at the chat a little bit. Who will be attacking the U.S.? Okay, in my opinion, you never know. We've got all those refugees coming in. We don't know who they are. Where are they coming from? Look at New York. New York's governor literally a couple of years ago saying that, hey, you know what? We want all the refugees. If you don't want to be in that country that you want to you're in, that you don't want to live there, come here. We'll house you. We'll pay you. We'll put you in hotels. New York is a sanctuary city. And now they're like, oh, fuck, what do we do with this stuff? So you're getting all those people unvetted. You don't know who the F they are. Well, guess what? Sooner or later, like, how do you invade a country? We all know you can't invade the United States with boots on the ground. You can't do that. Just too fucking big, too powerful. If you can't do that, then there are other ways to do it, right? Cripple the economy. Just flood the nation with freaking all these messed up refugees. I mean, I'm all about pro-immigration. I mean, I am an immigrant myself, but I did it the right way, and I've actually contributed to society. I became an American citizen. I'm a proud American, and I continue to pay it forward. But not everybody is like that. So with that being said, who can attack us question when we look at that? Stop thinking in terms of some military entity is going to just put boots on the ground. You're literally slowly being taken inside. Your gun rights are being taken from you. These refugees, people who we have no idea, illegals are coming in, flooding into the nation through the southern border. Even some of them were accepting through like airports, like, hey, come on in, right? And you don't know who these people are. You don't know what they're doing. You get enough of them, they start organizing, they start doing some stupid shit. Who says that we can't have another giant bombings in here in the United States? You think our intelligence is that good? You think the FBI and all that stuff is that good? No, they're not. They're not. I promise you, the reason there isn't another bombing in this country is because they don't want to. If somebody really wants to blow some shit up, they can do that. Because we don't know who the fuck is coming in here anymore. So that's how I look at it. We don't know who is coming into this country. Southern border is wide open. Now, I want you guys to tell me this. The Hamas terrorists in Israel went out there and just killed all those people on October 7th, right? Just like straight up executed them. Who's to say, couple at a time, 5 at a time, 10 at a time, those Hamas terrorists can't come into the United States, or ISIS, or whoever, just pick your own person. Who says that these guys can't come in through the southern border and organize here to organize an attack here? They already don't care about dying. If somebody doesn't give a shit about dying, you can't scare that guy. That's it, okay? You can't scare that guy. And you can't kill an ideology. So all I'm saying is be ready. Be ready for your own sake. I'm not trying to make anybody paranoid here. Just be ready for your own sake, man. And do that legally, exercise your Second Amendment rights and all that. I'm not advocating anything illegal here. So I want to underline that. If you do anything illegal, whether you agree or not with the gun laws, whatever, I'm advocating everybody to do everything legally. So. Yeah, you know the terrorists come in. Absolutely they come in. I mean, why wouldn't they? Guys, the southern border is open. We're talking about military operation, right? Why the fuck would we send all those funds to Ukraine or the Israel? Some people say, oh, we got to send our troops to Israel. What the how about our southern border? What's going on down there? We are being slowly infiltrated by God knows who, and we're still worried about the fight over 5, 6, 7,000 miles away from us. Come on, man. The stream should be very legit. Okay, guys, we have fixed the stream issue. I've got it hardwired. There should be absolutely no audio, no video issues. Actually, let me ask you this. Where is this? Adam Lucas, thanks, dude, for saying this. They already, refugees include women and children, not just hundreds of thousands of military-aged males. Now, that's the biggest question that I've always had. If you look at like Syrian refugees that happen like throughout the Turkey and bunch of European countries are flooded with Syrian refugees, Afghani refugees. If you honestly look at most of them, if you don't believe me, Google them yourself. They are literally young male. Like we're talking about 17, 15, let's just say 15, but 17 to like 35. But let's just say max 40. It's male. It's predominantly male, young, capable male. How the fuck does that work? Steve Jackson, $5. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Thanks for your support for 2A. And thank you for guys tuning in and actually listening on this. If you guys got any personal questions to me, ask away. I'll do my best to answer. You guys get to know me and I get to know you guys. So that's really good. Steve, what are your thoughts on the Walther PDP? As I said on my other streams, I believe, I don't know, last one before, I love it. Walther makes good stuff. Absolutely love it, dude. Mohammed, is it a good idea to become a cop in California these days? It's not even a good idea to go to California, let alone become a cop there. Let's see. Okay, moving on. COD $2. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Kaya, are you more of a SpongeBob or a Patrick? Patrick, bro. All day long. Feds are targeting patriots. It's a double-edged sword. Hey, you know what? Unfortunately, I do see that. I do see the politicization. Fuck, I can't even say that word. You guys get it. Of the DOJ. All right. Moving on. Jose, yes, guys, everybody listen up. Jose has the best Walter PDP in the chat, so please don't talk about your Walter PDP. Jose, great job. Best off-the-shelf AR-15 for the money. Heard a lot of great things about Zion 15. Zion 15 is great. I love that radical RF-15. Good furniture, M-lock rail, good stuff overall. Just throw a sights on it, an optic on it, good to go. Sling optic, good to go. So I would say, yeah, Zion is pretty good, but my pick would be the radical RF-15 right now. Generally, what's your opinion on sending special operations unit to rescue Americans from Israel? Listen, I'm all for that because they're Americans. Nobody takes care of you better than you, right? We talk about that, right? That's why we say, hey, you know, take care of yourself. Those guys are taking hostages. Well, Hamas took a lot of hostages, but those guys are taken as hostages. And as America, like us Americans, we would want this country, our nation, to actually do their due diligence and get us out of troubles overseas. Like, you know what? At the end of the day, whatever you believe in politically, if Iran takes you for whatever reason, you know, I don't know, Iran captures you, you're an American. America should fight for you. 100% I believe in that. America should fight for you. It's shitty. But I can understand those surgical operations where you go in and actually you try to get our own people. We don't leave our people behind kind of mindset. I love that mindset. But going in the war, no. Wait. If the U.S. and Israel are dealing with the same enemy, then why not help each other? Let me know. You tell me. Do you think the Palestine, the Hamas, that stuff, are they the enemy of the United States? If you're talking about hating the U.S., trust me, most of the world hates the United States. I just want you to know. Even some of your allies hate you. Nobody gives a shit about that. We're talking about enemy. They're actively trying to do shit to you. Is that what Hamas-Palestine conflict is doing to the United States? I don't see that. That's a conflict between Israel and what's going on? Yeah, that's a conflict. I think that's... There you go. This new setup. That's a conflict between Israel and Hamas. I don't think U.S. should be involved in that. U.S. can assist Israel. You could assist your friend, perhaps provide weapons and whatever, but you shouldn't be going out there and putting boots on the ground and getting involved, you know. Abdul bin Salam, it's not Israel versus Palestine. Wake up. Who is it for? Who is it against? Tell us, bro. Let's listen. I'll listen to you. Time for your drink time. Go get one. I'm drinking, bro. Cheers. Levi Rutherford. What's the best plate carrier and plates on the market for civilians? Listen, best plate carrier, like quality-wise, I mean, I run Agilite. Agilite, actually Israeli, right? I run Agilite. I love the guys at Agilite. Great folks. Love them. And I run their plate carrier. However, they may be a little pricey for certain folks. So that's why Guard Dog, in my opinion, provides the best prices for plate carriers, and they're pretty good. Guard Dog Tracker is really good. Again, I personally run Agilite. They're a little pricey, but if you're asking best quality, I'd say one of the best quality, like Cry Precision and Agilite. If you're looking at best bang for your buck, most likely you can go with Guard Dog. As for plates, I run Guard Dog level 4 plates. We've tested them. They are just beasts, dude. It's amazing. So I highly recommend them for the price. They're absolutely great. All right. Positively DJ, thanks for all you do on the Class Firearms channels. Always enjoy hearing your takes on things. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Absolutely. And anybody who's tuning in new, guys, welcome. Really appreciate having you guys here. All right, JR 3489, ballistic or bump helmet, price, weight. I'm a skinny guy. What do you want to do? I want to know, like, what is it? Is it for like shit at the fan? Like you want to be protected? Obviously ballistic. I got my Team Wendy helmet from ballistic helmet. But I mean, bump helmet is good too, man. Protect you from all those little shrapnels and stuff like that. And the weight is obviously a huge advantage, because if you've never worn a helmet, guys, you put that thing on and it stays on your head a couple of hours. You're starting to feel that pressure on your neck. Like it's not fun to wear a helmet. It may look cool on a photo, or you see some of the operator guys doing their thing. It's not fun, man. It's there for protection. If you're a skinny guy, man, that'll make you stronger, I promise you. Tim Johnson, I heard that the U.S. has 19,000 troops ready to go if Iran gets involved. Okay, let me ask you guys another question. If Iran does get involved, what do you think about U.S. should do? All right, let's say Iran just decided to send troops over there to attack Israel. What do you guys think U.S. should do? I'm curious what you guys think. Kyle Cook, I don't think it's enough still. Us joining to sanctions. Oh, we've been sanctioning Iran for years. Those guys work around it. Not our business. Damn, dude. I'm actually surprised. Wait, even I expected that you guys, I thought you guys were going to say if Iran gets involved, that would mean that they could wipe Israel, kill all those people. We should definitely go help Israel. That's what I thought you guys were going to say. But looks like most people are saying absolutely not. All right. There we go. Positively DJ. Great point. Iran funds Hezbollah in Lebanon. They wouldn't need direct boots. They have proxy already. Exactly, guys. In my opinion, Iran wouldn't directly get involved. It would be Hezbollah, because next up is Hezbollah. Right now, Hezbollah is kind of like standing by, right? Once Iran gives them the marching orders, Hezbollah would go in. And if Hezbollah went in, I think Israel would respond with a lot harsher weaponry, let's just say. There'd be a lot more civilian killed. But Israel would be spread pretty thin. Like they would have to up their game significantly, which I believe the United States would support Israel significantly when it comes to providing weapons and all the tools that they need to effectively fight off. I don't think the U.S. would still put any boots on the ground at all. But U.S. would, just like Ukraine, fund Israel like crazy. That's what I'm thinking. But none of us should hope for Hezbollah getting in, Iran getting in, because that really complicates the region significantly. And that being said, that affects us directly here. When you have shit going on over there, guys, like really bad shit, the vacuum that's created from that, we end up paying for it. All right? A lot of people somehow find their way up here. And other countries too. Okay, FYI, it really is affecting the world. It's a ripple effect. So nobody should be happy here. I don't care if you're a Palestinian guy or if you're supporting Hamas. Oh, you shouldn't because they're fucking terrorists. But anyways, or you're supporting Israel. It doesn't matter. None of you guys should want this to continue. This is a ripple effect and no-win situation for anybody. It affects every country. Like let's say you're from Austria, right? It affects you. I promise you down the road, it's going to get to you as well. It's a ripple effect. Imagine a freaking meteor that's hitting Earth. Yes, the ground zero is going to be fucked up. You know that ripple effect that it travels everywhere else? That's one of those things. So it would affect you down the road. Let's see what else. All right. They all know exist. I'm trying to see what else you guys have over here. Going up a little bit. Matthew, Israel has the ability to handle Hezbollah if they get money and weapons from the U.S. and you can get political cover from the UN. It's not that easy, okay? Hezbollah has Iran behind them. And if you guys are taking Iran lightly, you're making a big mistake. Iran is very powerful. So Hezbollah you couldn't just wipe Hezbollah. So, because Hezbollah would be very powerful as well. What else we got? Any other questions? Anthony, I'm just now seeing this question, dude. Hey, bro, how long have you been in the firearms field? What about with classic firearms? Not long. I mean, I've been with classic firearms. It is 1 year, guys. It's been one freaking year. November 1st is going to be 1 year with classic firearms. It's been a ride. And firearms industry, exactly 2 years. I was with SAR. I was their spokesperson, brand face, whatever you call it, for a year. And then now a year with classic firearms. And before that, over 10 years law enforcement. So if you look at it, I've been around guns in the last 12 years. But in the last 2 years, a lot more. So I'm familiar with some, obviously, use of weapon handling skills when it comes to ARs and the pistols. Like those two were my weapon systems. In fact, I never shot an AK-47 until I got out of law enforcement. When it comes to technical knowledge about all the weapons, I learned a shit ton of classic. I didn't know that stuff when I was in law enforcement. But when it comes to firearms tactics, utilizing them, weapon handling, just CQB stuff, I got a lot of experience and training on that. So that's my realm. So that's why when me and Matt are doing videos, we always kind of joke with each other because I'm the tactical guy and he's the technical guy. And we kind of put our powers or whatever knowledge together and come up with a cool content for you guys. But I'm learning more and more about the technical stuff. And a lot of guys who actually has been following classic firearms for quite some time, you guys got to know me a little bit. And you do see from the videos, I'm not the most technical guy. I know stuff. I know the history of certain guns. And I kind of know, some specific features and all that stuff. But I'm just not that technical guy like Matt, who can talk about really details about the head spacing is this, when you do this what happens. I'm not that guy. But give me the damn gun, I guarantee you I can run it. Like, that's me, But I'm learning. The classic taught me so much about guns. Like, it's insane, the stuff that I learned. Yeah. You give me the operator vibes in a good way. Yeah, in a good way. I like training. I like that stuff. What do you do at Classic Firearms when you're not filming content? Dude, I swear to, like, if you guys want to know, like, behind the scenes stuff, like, it's me. You guys know Ryan, right? Ryan, if you guys don't, Ryan is the one that makes things happen at Classic, okay? Me, Clint, we're in front of the camera. We talk. We do stuff. We have our own recommendations. We're all friends. But Ryan generally will come up to me. He's like, hey, Kaya, let's do this video, that video. I'm like, cool. And I take a look at it. If I need to do a little research, I'll do it. So, and then I'll get in front of the camera. But when we're not filming, most likely we're just messing with each other. Like we're sitting in the studio. I'm walking around. I don't know if Whipple is still watching us right now. Whipple Coyote's in the chat all the time. He's one of our guys. Give him shit. He comes up to me and we kind of mess with each other. I feel like we're constantly joking with each other, having a good time. When it's time to do the video, I get in front of the camera and I do what I do, and then done. Just sitting around, talking about content. If we need to do any research, we do some research. If not, we're just messing around until it's ready to shoot. Son of Herney. Bloopers would be fun. Trust me, you don't want to see my bloopers. They're freaking horrible. Giovanni, $5. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Where's the party going to be at for your 1 year with Classic? You're doing freaking awesome, by the way. Fuck the naysayers. Thanks, dude. Thanks, Giovanni. You've been a great supporter, man. And I know I met you at the NRA show. I hope I see you again. So thanks a lot, brother. I really do. You know, when I first started at Classic, there were a lot of haters initially. And I get it. Okay. It's been 1 year. There's still like in the comment section. If you look at every single video I do, there's at least, I don't look at all of them, quite honestly. There's at least 5 to 7, the same exact individuals. Because I looked at them. They find a video that I'm in. If I'm in it, they'll just talk shit. I'm laughing nowadays to those guys because I really am thinking those guys have absolutely no accomplishments in their lives. They're just like, what? Like, it's funny. Like, there's no, if I say something and it's wrong, you're like, hey man, it's wrong. That's not true. You don't know what you're talking about. This is the truth. This is how it is. I can get on board with that. I'm all up for a debate like that. But if you say, you know what, fuck this guy. Okay, why? Why did you say that? What is it? You know? But they don't. It's fun to pick on a new guy. That's why Bakai is the man. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. It's not picking on a new guy. I've been around that a lot, right? This is just there's a few haters. But you know what? If they weren't there, it wouldn't be all exciting. So if everybody said all good things about you, it gets boring. In my personal social media, love my followers. I love those guys. It is like fucking 99.99% comments are always positive. They're good things. And I love seeing that. It's a very humbling experience. But at Classic, when I get a little shit talking, yeah, it kind of sucks sometimes. But it kind of keeps things spicy for me. So there's the positive upside for that. Dear Kai, I play more guitar of more American songs. Someday. Carbonated, you're carbonated. That's pretty good. You're good at this job on this platform, Kai. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Absolutely. First time here, and it's a cool channel. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Good seeing you. I appreciate having you here. You gave Classic Firearms good energy. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. Yeah. Dude, I understand. Listen, I'm fully aware. I don't want to sound like, oh, man, why don't people like me? Bro, I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I don't expect to be liked by everybody. But if you're going to dislike me, provide some context. Like if you're going to say, fuck this guy, I want to know why. I'm shooting a video on AR-15s. Fuck this guy. Okay, fine. Fuck me. But why? Tell me. I don't like the way you're talking because you think you're amazing. Like, I don't know. Just give me something. Okay? When you just say fuck this guy, it just sounds so fucking a shit ton of insecurity on your end. It makes you look you're kind of jealous. So that's all. Moving on. Crunchy, where you at? The Josh Kaya feed is always fun to watch. I freaking love messing with Josh. All right, COD, what's your preferred EDC handgun? Handgun, optic, light, rounds, holster. Dude, I've got the good old Springfield Hellcat Pro. I love that thing. That's my EDC gun. I mean, I got a little Swamp Fox dot on it. I'm going to actually change that. I'm going to put my right on dot on it. That's good. I got the TLR7 sub light on it. As for a holster, I don't have, it's just a leather holster right now. I really do need to get, I'm going to get with Clint. He's got the contact with the Alpha Omega guys. Get a little Kydex custom made for it. Love that thing. It works great. Trigger's great. Sights are great. I mean, dots obviously on it. Shoots great. 15 round magazine capacity plus one. I'm happy with it. But Smith & Wesson Shield Plus is very good too. So I definitely would try that. Joe, how's Katie doing? I have no idea, dude. It's been a long time since I spoke with Katie, but I think she's doing well. She's got her own channel. So she's doing good, man. She's doing good. It's been a long time. I better text her and see how she's doing for sure. Scott, we all know how Kaya likes spicy food. No, not again. I ate my one chip and I'm done. What about your dirt bike? Do you still use that? Speaking of my freaking dirt bike, it is at Katie's house. I've completely forgotten about that. Holy shit, yes, I do ride a dirt bike. I used to do motocross and all that stuff. It was so much fun. Dude, I gotta hit up Katie and actually get my bike. I literally left it at their house. Holy crap, I forgot. Good reminding me, dude. Yeah, okay. I gotta get that dirt bike. Damn. Yeah, I got a KTM XCF 250. It's big board, Athena, big bore to 300. Full Evo suspension. It's badass. Kaya, dirt bike. What video did I miss? Bro, I have a dirt bike, dude. I've got a KTM. Love riding dirt bikes too. I was in Seattle. When I was with the Bureau, I was stationed out of Seattle, so I would always, every single weekend, I'd hit the mountains, dude. All the time. Yeah. I bet she sold it. I hope not. I hope not, dude. I hope not. Katie made you walk home. She probably would too. She would too. I gotta hit her up. Dude, I forgot. It's gonna be, holy shit, like 10 months. It's been at her house. Dude, it's been a long time. Okay, I gotta get that bike. I mean, it was in their shed too. It was not kind of out of the way, but still intruding, you know. You're good, but I do miss Katie. I miss Katie too. Hey, we're different folks. Katie's a chick, first of all. We're different. That's why we're all good in our own ways and bad at the same time. Yeah. Let's see. J954, Kaya socks, bring Alec back. KD, you don't know shit. You're ruining classics, says all the haters. That is true. Actually, I definitely hear Kaya socks. I get that. Bring back Alec and KD, less of Kaya. I see that too. You don't know shit. I have not seen anybody who say you don't know shit, because they just can't say that, because that's just, you can say Kaya sucks, I hate Kaya, you're ruining classic, you can say all that stuff, but you cannot take my training and experience when it comes to this shit from me. You just can't. If you do that, you'll make yourself look bad. I don't know everything, but I know something. You're ruining classic. I saw that one too. True. Hey, it is what it is. What else? Oh, Traveler, they make 17-round mags for Hellcat Pro 2. Wait, 17-round mag, is it still the same size? I don't think so. I don't want to increase the length of the grip any longer than it already is. So Hellcat Pro as is with 15 plus 1, I'm happy with that. All right. A big reunion would be sick. Better make it a year and banger. Be pretty cool. Yes. Let's see. Do a dirt bike video. Dude, I had so many dirt bike videos. Let me see. I had a man. Let me see. Video. I think I deleted them. Oh, there's a video of me crashing. Let me see. Oh, yeah. I can't. I mean, I'm going to have to use my phone, but let me see. There's a video of me like, it's not bad. So let me see if I. Shit like that. What else did it? I had a bigger crash video. I don't know where that was. I just have very short videos. There you go. Here's a video of me. Hold on. Just stuff like that. I enjoy it. I love this stuff. Good old days. I gotta get my bike back. Yeah, it's been 10 months. Dude, I've literally been busy, dude. Yeah. Brian B. Hey, Kai, have you ever watched the Banana Ballistics channel? Seems right up your alley. Yeah, absolutely. Love that guy. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Banana Ballistics. I love that guy's humor. His voice, like, it doesn't match his face appearance at all. And he does exactly what I like. Just shoots a couple of different calibers into a plate. Love it. I watch every video he makes. I watch him. Kai, were you jealous that Clint went to a rally training? Of course I was jealous. I wanted to go, but I wasn't allowed. Nothing I can do about it. Of course I was jealous, dude. Who the fuck wouldn't be jealous? I want to drive a rally car. Shout out from the Big Island. BCA Julie. Welcome. Good having you here. Yep, I wasn't allowed. Unfortunately not allowed. Hey, you know what? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Yeah. Let's see. Just giving somebody else. Everyone, yeah. So, okay, I got a question for you guys. So I was telling Ryan today, I just want to know if you guys are on board with it. I was talking to Ryan today that we should do a video, me, Ryan, Clint, and Matt, or whoever else, but at least me, Ryan, and Clint, and Matt too. I'd love to have Matt on there. Do a video called Most Ridiculous Loadout. So Ryan, Clint, me, and Matt, we create our own loadout of whatever, AK, whatever. It could be pistol, doesn't matter. Just do something so ridiculous where somebody sees it and they just say, why? Just for fun. What do you guys think? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, something's just so ridiculous. And we have to shoot them too. That you need to be able to shoot them. Not that you can't just like do some other stuff. I think it'd be a lot of fun. Yeah. I think that will be funny. I agree with you, Scott. Like, just imagine a CQB gun that you have. I'll give you an example. You have a CQB gun. You're fully kitted out. You're just straight up operator's CQB gun, but it's bolt action. I mean, think about it. Just think about it. How ridiculous is that? But it would be a lot of fun. I think people would like. I know for a fact if I saw a video like that, I'd click on it. So I told Ryan about it. He likes the idea too. I'm gonna talk to Clint and Matt too. I think it'd be awesome. That's what I'm talking about right here, dude. J954, us real fans will watch whatever you all come up with. It's a good, all good content. I mean, just think about it. So if we do it, I got to come up with, I have an idea. I've got an idea, dude. Just imagine this. Imagine you got a CQB gun that you built out, but the optic is 5-25. I don't know. I'm just saying. Or somebody builds a freaking, I don't know, like a shotgun with a 5-25 optic on it. Douglas, where do you think I can find a 20-inch M-Lock handguard? Holy crap, 20 inch. I haven't seen one of those. Hey, folks in the chat, can you help me out on this? Let's help Douglas out on this. I don't know who makes a 20-inch M-Lock handguard. I've not seen it. Let me see. I'm going to Google this for you. 20-inch. I'm sure somebody that makes them. M-Lock handguard. Midwest? Dude, it's so big. Let me see. This Sanders. I don't know. Oh. Okay, I am. This is up to 17 inches. Armed with opinions. Thanks for making my Yeet video viral, Kaya. You're welcome. Welcome. How's it going, man? Wait, I'm trying to see a 20-inch M-Lock handguard. I have not seen any of that stuff. Why would you need a 20-inch M-Lock handguard? Like, even on a 20-inch barrel, I wouldn't want that. But I can't see, man. Sanders Armory USA. I looked at it, but it says up to 17 inches. I mean, to each his own, man. I'm not going 20-inch handguard on a gun. All right. Grand Thumb does shit like that. Full kit, nods, war belt, running a lever action. Classic should collaborate with him. That would be sick. It would be nice to collaborate with him, but I think he's working for a specific company like sponsored by, so it wouldn't work with Classic, you know? Or else, I would love to meet him. I've never met him. I'd love to meet him someday for sure. I'd love to meet a lot of gun tubers, actually. A lot of cool guys. What else? So SMF Tactical make 20-inch. Dude, I don't know who makes them. I know I wouldn't go 20-inch M-Lock. What are you going to put on that handguard? I'm curious, dude. That's like, just, you're like that, dude. That's a long one. Okay. Yeah. I found a 17-inch too. That was the longest one I found. You bet, Doug. Appreciate you. Jessica, if Ian of Forgotten Weapons were featured in a CF podcast episode, how would you react? I've never met him. I've heard good things about him. He seems like a good guy. I met a couple of guys that are friends with him. Awesome guys. I would love to have Ian on a Classic podcast, but I don't think Ian and Classic are under good terms. They've had a little conflict, I guess, a long time ago, which I think is just a complete misunderstanding. But I hope that's overcome someday. All right. What else we got? What else? What other gun questions you guys have? Or You guys want to talk about Israel some more? I mean, Israel. Okay, let me ask you a question about the whole hospital bombing thing in Israel. You guys know about that, right? So many people died. Who do you think did it? Because right now, Israel says we didn't do it. And there's supposedly some investigations done, and it's kind of showing, kind of helping Israel that they didn't do it. And Hamas says, no, we didn't do it either. What do you guys think? Who do you think did this? Again, there's a hospital full of civilians, innocent civilians, and hospital, kind of explodes, and hundreds of people die. Joe, the video you and Katie did about Glock's EDC is what helped me decide which one to buy. I ended up choosing the Glock 19. Glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that. Armored opinions. I believe the video of the misfire. They didn't. Yeah, like here's what I'm thinking. This is my opinion about the whole Israel thing. It just doesn't make sense for Israel to freaking send a bomb to that hospital and kill 1,000 people. Like strategically, it doesn't make sense. Like it just doesn't. James, how did you come to work for CF Classic Firearms? Well, I did a collaboration with him when I was at SAR. And then after my contract ended with SAR, Classic asked me if I would want to work with him. I said yes, and here I am. We're all doomed. New drone footage, the IDF release, show the hospital not leveled. Yeah, the hospital is not leveled. It's the parking lot of the hospital that got hit. All right, and apparently a lot of people were there or something, so hundreds of people died. Something. As far as I know, it's not a car bomb, it's a missile. So it wasn't a car bomb, son. So it's a missile, but they're saying that it's a missile that failed. It fired, but it didn't travel long. It kind of launched. It fell into that hospital area. Suppose the Palestinians have a headquarters in that basement, but doubt Israelis did it. That's what I'm saying. Even if the first of all, I wouldn't say Palestinians have a headquarters. I would say Hamas has a headquarters, because Palestinians and Hamas, they're not the same thing, guys. Don't let some people on Twitter let you know the same. A lot of Palestinian people are just good people, dude. They're just people living their lives. It's the Hamas that's just doing the whole terrorist shit. Okay? And I'm not saying I agree with Israelis' indiscriminate bombing of crowded areas with innocent people. I don't agree with that too. I can't get on board with any civilian killing. I just want to be on the record here. I'm not in any way getting on board with Israel or Hamas terrorists on killing civilians. To me, killing civilians in both ends are different level of killing. Hamas is just straight up looking people in the eye and killing them. Those are pieces of shit. Those guys shouldn't fucking live. They're terrorists. When you look at an elderly and shoot them in the head in their home, and kids and babies, you're a fucking terrorist. You shouldn't live. You shouldn't walk the earth. You shouldn't breathe the same air that we all breathe in here. So get that out of the way. I can't be on board with that. When it comes to Israel, indiscriminate bombing into like crowded areas, fuck you. I can't get on board with that too. I can't. However, I fully, wholeheartedly agree with Israel defending itself. What happened to them on October 7th, going out there and fucking conducting operations to clear those motherfuckers out, I'm on board with that. Just, I'm not on board with civilians killing. That's all. Dude, hold on one sec. Sean, Israel isn't killing civilians? What the fuck are you talking about? Are you serious? What kind of rock do you live under? Are you kidding me? Israel bombings have killed a shit ton of civilians. Already there's more Palestinian casualties out there. All right? Just to let you know. Is there any diplomatic way to mitigate this? I don't know. I think that's the only way. That is the only way this thing gets resolved. Hold on one sec. They ain't not doing that. They ain't not doing that either. They sent a pre-tap before bombs to tell everyone to get out. Get put. Sean, okay, let me tell you this, buddy. I don't know who you are, but clearly you're not educated on this topic, okay? And I'm not hating on you, by the way, Sean. Okay, you can have a different opinion on than me, and we don't have to hate each other. But clearly, you're not well versed on it. There is nowhere Palestinians, Gaza people to go. Egypt border is locked. They can't go into fucking Israel. The other side is the water. There's nowhere for them to go. Okay? They don't even have cars. Like a lot of people are just using like fucking donkeys and horsebacks and shit to get out. Okay? 2 million people, they can't get out. It's not that easy. They don't have the liberties that we have the luxury to have here. Okay? So when you say, hey, get out, where are they going to go? Okay? We're all on board with the terrorism that Hamas put out. Right? We're all on board. Fuck those guys. Those pieces of shit, they should die. Anybody who kills civilians like that, they're terrorists. But if you want to be fair to humanity, you also can't be on board with Israel dropping bombs into crowded streets of Gaza and just collateral damage, shit ton of kids and Palestinians dying. I can't be on board with that. If I lose every single one of you, I'm okay with that. I just cannot abandon my moral values. I can't. I cannot be on board with any civilians dying. And I don't give a fuck where that civilian is from. I don't give a fuck what religion that civilian believes in. I don't give a shit. If civilians are dying, I'm not on board with that. So that's it. That's all I got to say. So, but fuck Hamas. Those Hamas people, screw those fucking people. Yeah, anyways. All I said was they're letting them know before the bomb. My sending a message bomb in wasn't argumentative. We're not arguing, buddy. We're not arguing at all. But what I'm trying to say to you is letting you know before we're going to bomb is not an excuse because there's nowhere people to go. There just isn't, especially the short notice. There's just nowhere to go. And at the same time, I don't know if you've seen the reports of Hamas telling people not to leave. Oh, they're bluffing. Don't leave. Hamas is also forcing people to stay. You know, it's like, okay, go to Mexico, like where cartels are. And the Mexican government tells those folks in that region where cartels control, leave. We're going to bomb the area. And cartels like, if you leave, we're going to shoot you dead. You better not fucking leave. Pretty much the same thing is happening to those Palestinian people. They're not letting certain people to leave either. So, FYI. It's not that easy. So what I'm saying is like, oh, they let him know already. They should have left. No, that's not that easy. They got nowhere to go. They got nowhere to fucking go. Why do you think Biden got on the microphone and say, hey, you know what, Israel, we need, don't, be careful. Don't indiscriminately bomb places because that shit is happening. And it's been happening for some time. Israeli-Palestinian conflict, it just will never end. Unless there's some diplomatic two-state solution, it'll never end. Okay? And I don't know what the solution is. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I know the answers. I don't know the answers. But all I can tell you is you can't just be like, well, you know what? There's a couple of terrorists in there and I got to shoot them because they killed my people. So I'm going to drop some bombs. Hey, guys, get out of the way. I'm dropping some bombs. Well, when you say get out of the way, those people have nowhere to go, and you know that. And by the time you send that bomb, your intel, your information shows you that there are still civilians there, but you're still dropping it. You're like, you know what? Okay, I'm going to kill about 10 Hamas people. Unfortunately, there's going to be like 50 civilians going to die, but at least I'll have 10 Hamas. Well, what is the appropriate number of civilian casualties in the name of killing Hamas? I don't know. Put your hand in your heart and answer yourself. A warning doesn't make it any better or less humane. I agree. And I don't, guys, I'm telling you, I don't have the answers. I don't know how Israel should do this. Obviously, I don't. All I know is killing civilians is not the answer. That's all I can say. And because of that, obviously, U.S. should not be involved with this thing. You can help assist Israel as like support, like friendly support, but don't go anything more than that. Westboy, $2. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. MNP Sports 2 upgrades. Again, I think I asked you, what do you have already on there? But I would say this, right off the gate, dude, throw a good optic. I don't know if you're an EOTech guy, aim point guy. I'm an aim point red dot guy. Get a good optic on it. And I'm assuming that's for your home defense. That'll be pretty good if you want to throw a 3X on it, but you don't have to. And definitely get a good sling and know how to operate that gun with a sling on, okay? Because if you get your sling really tight, then reloading gets harder. So you got to be looser. And overall, it's got a pretty, decent furniture as is. Definitely get a light on it. So light is important. Get a good light with a pressure pad. And that should be good to go for now, But again, I'm kind of like talking because I can talk. I can give you multiple different upgrades. You got to let me know what's on it already. Yeah, and let's see what else. Yeah. Dude, Cyber Productions, that's a good way to put it, man. 2 wrongs don't make a right. I agree with you. Kai, if you had the top reps from Israel and Palestine in a room, what would you say to them? Dude, I mean, obviously, what everybody has been saying, right? You want some fucking 2-state solution so this bloodbath stops. That's it. But everybody has been saying that. What's the solution here? Israel says this, guys. This is not an easy solution for Israel or Palestinians. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you Israel's wrong, Palestinians right. That's not true either. Palestinians wrong, Israel's right. That's not true either. They got their points. When it comes to territorial dispute, Palestinian people are right? Because UN borders were drawn for Israel to kind of stay where they're at. West Bank and Gaza belong to Palestinian people, right? So obviously once that happened, the borders were drawn, there were more conflict. So Israel was like, fuck you guys, you guys going to attack us still? We're going to go in. And Israel just occupied West Bank and Gaza, which was against UN borders. So Israel's defense in that one was, well, they're still attacking us, so we're going to go in there and we're going to end those people who are attacking us. Well, with that, they occupied Gaza and West Bank against the UN resolution. From there, Gaza got a little crazy, and Israel was like, you know what? Okay, Gaza, you guys can have it. From there, Hamas got in power in Gaza, like their political parliament. And West Bank, Israel was like, you know what? You guys can kind of have it, but we're still going to occupy it. That's why some Israelis went in there and settled in there. So West Bank belonged to Palestinians a little bit, but Israel still ran it, right? And that conflict continues to this day. So what Palestinians say, Israel, get out of West Bank and completely get out of Gaza, everything. Like, just, you have no involvement. It's not yours, it's ours. And Israel doesn't want to do that when it comes to West Bank area. And Israel's argument is like, we do that, then you come after us more. And we want to make sure that doesn't happen. So we want to make sure that we control that area as well. And, it's a holy land for everybody. And with that being said, it's this never-ending bloodbath. And I think the only solution to that is some diplomatic agreement. I think Palestinians should have their territory, but at the same time, what Palestinians should do is leave Israel the fuck alone. Okay? However, those Hamas or some other people. Because there is one fact. This is a fact, guys. In the region, those extremists want Israel gone completely. They do. They just, anybody, nobody can deny this. Not all of them. Not all, there's a lot of peaceful people there. I'm talking about those extremist people. They want Israel gone. Like Iran is one of them. They want Israel wiped off the earth. They don't want Israel to exist. You see what I'm saying? So Israel is constantly fighting these people because if honestly, if those folks left Israel completely alone, true 100% alone, I have a feeling Israel would be like, okay, West Bank is yours, Gaza is yours, leave us alone. But I don't think that's the case because those extremists constantly want Israel gone. So Israel is constantly on the lookout. It's just a never-ending thing. There needs to be an agreement where the whole Middle East agrees to leave Israel alone. Like, alone. We exist here. Leave us alone, please. We won't bother you. You guys don't bother you. You guys don't bother us. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. For as long as Israel exists in that area, which Israel will always exist, and they have the right to. That's their fucking place, right? I don't think those extremists will ever leave them alone. And because of that, Israel will constantly have to be on the offense or defense, depending on the situation. And who pays the fucking price? Innocent people in Israel, innocent people in Palestine, or some other Arab nations in the area. But I don't think that's ever going to happen. So I don't have the answers. All I can tell you is this is what I'm seeing. Yeah. Israel will never be left alone, always surrounded. I agree. Like they're obviously going to be always surrounded, but if folks over there, like extremists, left Israel alone, if there was an agreement that, hey, you're not, like, this is it, I don't think Israel would fire a single missile anywhere. I truly think so. I don't think Israel would bother anybody. But there's this constant pressure, so Israel has to constantly defend itself, and civilians pay for that. I don't agree. Again, I don't agree Israel's bombings of civilian territories. I don't agree with that either. But I don't know. So, oh well. Yeah. Again, I agree. Yeah, it's pretty sad that they can't work out diplomatically. It sucks. Yeah. All right. The bullied eventually defend themselves one way or another. I mean, that's what sucks is innocent people just paying the price, you know? Innocent people, dude. That's why I always say, like, whatever you hear, if we have learned anything from the COVID era, we learned that we can't trust the shit the government tell us all the time. We also can't trust the media. I mean, we've all seen it, right? So with that being said, right now there's a lot of misinformation being pumped on Twitter, on the media. When you hear something, hit the brakes and really, really dig into it before you just get all upset, whatever side it is. That's what I recommend. How is it considered civilian territory? Okay, I'll tell you. How about this? I live in Charlotte right now. Right? I live in Charlotte downtown. There's a street called Tryon Street. There's an art festival. There was an art festival just recently. Folks just walking around on just Tryon Street. We just walk around all the time. That's a civilian territory. That's us, bro. It's me, you. We're walking down the fucking street. Somebody bombs that area. Well, that's a civilian territory. That's where civilians are. The whole city is a civilian territory. All right? And I understand Hamas has fucking embedded itself among those civilians. I don't believe the answer is, in the name of killing a couple of Hamas terrorists, dropping a bomb in an area where there's 50 other civilians. Just telling you, this is my personal opinion. At the same time, what Hamas did on October 7th is fucking bullshit. Those murder terrorists need to be wiped clean from this earth. I don't know what else to say. I don't know how much more clear I can be. Just saying, I'm against killing any type of civilians. I don't care what religion you're in, what color you're in, where you're from. Yeah. Uh, Israel was never a country before 1948, and depending on what map you look at, Israel or Palestine. What's your point? United States wasn't the United States 400 years ago, right? Or whatever, 100 years ago. I mean, what's your fucking point, bro? What I'm trying to say is this. If you have, like, how do we have territories? Like, you look at Istanbul, Turkey right now. That was Constantinople. That was Greek. You know, Greeks owned Istanbul. They don't now. Do you know why? Because there was a war, and the Ottoman Empire was able to overcome the Byzantine Empire and kick them out. Does that mean Greeks are going to constantly sending missiles into Istanbul? Come out and just blow bombs? That's just how it works, bro. That's called war. You fight wars and you lose your territory, and hey, that's how it works. Israel has been there a long time ago. It's a holy land for them too. How about learn to fucking coexist together instead of just making this all about your own shit? They went in there, they fought, they took their spot. That's it. So Brits want back New Amsterdam. Yeah, Brits want everything, dude. They want everything. Excellent attitude. No one wants war and massacres. I agree. That's all I'm saying. Like, I don't want any war. I don't want any massacres, man. It affects all of us. And anybody who's getting off on civilians being murdered on anything, just because they don't look like you, they don't believe in the same thing you do, doesn't mean they deserve to just get killed. Anybody who gets off on that, I don't know, man. You and I aren't the same. Yeah. So, what else? All right. It was a holy land for Jews before Muslim was a religion. Muslim isn't a religion. Islam is. People who believe in Islam are Muslims. So with that being said, doesn't matter. Now it's a holy area for Muslim people too. It's a holy area for Christians too. You know, hey, learn to coexist, man. We're all doing. What are your thoughts on Graham getting super turned on by Iran? Who? I don't know. Can you give me some context on this? Whoa, wait, let me see. All right. I would say it's the most complicated conflict in the world. No one has a right answer for something this deep. We don't, exactly. I don't have the answer, but I know for a fact killing civilians is not the right answer on both sides. I don't know what Hamas was thinking when they went into Israel on the 7th, on October 7th, and just killed those civilians. Did you think we were just going to be like, oh, the poor fucking Hamas? Do you think that's what we were going to say? No, go fuck yourself, Hamas, for killing people. Again, remember, anybody who's listening to this and they don't know the story, Hamas and Palestine, they're not the same. Palestinian people and Hamas, they're not the same. They're not the same. Let's see what else we got. What do you think the odds are that U.S. gets involved with this war? I don't think U.S. is going to get involved. I think U.S. is just going to support Israel, and that's it. Unless things really get out of hand, which none of us should want to. Israel doesn't want that. Trust me, Hamas doesn't want that either. Pretty sure maybe Iran wants it, but Iran would lose big time if Iran played some stupid games. But I don't think U.S. is going to get involved. I think it's going to be the same conflict that Israel has been going through in the last 75 years, or thousands of years, actually, but officially, let's just say, since 1948. I think U.S. is going to support Israel the way the U.S. is supporting Ukraine. That's my thinking. What do you guys think? What else we got? Let's see. Dude, wait a minute. Somebody from the chat texted Katie saying that, hey, why'd you sell Kaya's dirt bike? Which idiot did that? Why'd you do that? Hold on, I gotta respond. Hold on. Somebody literally texted Katie saying, hey, why'd you sell Kaya's dirt bike? Was it Josh? Wait, is Josh on here? Whipple Coyote. Josh. That is, wow. Hold on, I gotta respond to this. Now I gotta freaking respond to this thing. Thanks, asshole. Hold on. Bastards. Okay. Clear. Yes. They're like, hey, the bike is still here. We haven't sold it. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't say that you sold it. It's like, well, somebody texted and said that, hey, why'd you sell Kaya's bike? Bastards. Bastards. All right. Vince, I like your commentary analysis on this conflict, Kaya. Thanks, dude. Again, I don't know everything, but I'm pretty well versed on the deal of Israel and Palestinian conflict. I understand both sides. I really do try to look at it from both lenses, right? You can't just be blinded with just one viewpoint because both sides have points. And that's why it's so hard to answer. How do you fix this thing? Like, how the fuck do you fix this thing? Because both parties have points, but yet they don't see eye to eye. As I said, I think if those extremists agreed to leave Israel alone, I honestly think Israel would have a diplomatic agreement. It's just that I don't think they ever will, you know? It was me, Kaya. She should be conferring with you now. Asshole, why did you do that? Why? Now they're thinking, what if they're thinking this? That I told you guys, hey, she sold my bike and bought guns. What if she's thinking that I am starting this in a live stream? Ron is going to find out why you pay so much in taxes. Hey, I don't know, man. Our taxes, take it easy, okay? Take it easy. Our taxes are being used to house refugees in New York and everywhere else. Come on. We're not going to use none of that nonsense bullshit. Real stuff. Housing refugees, making sure that they're good to go. That's what our tax is for. That's why we pay taxes, remember. Yeah. This is recorded. You're fine. All taxation is theft. Dude, it's insane, dude. It's insane how much taxes we pay. This broadcast sucks. Bass Rutten. Dude, I'm a big fan of yours, man. You still fighting or what? This broadcast sucks. All right. Let's see what we got. Hold on. Whoa. In Florida, we pay their plane tickets. Oh, now we're freaking paying plane tickets? Are we flying them places? All right. Blocked me, huh, punk? Yeah, blocked you. That's why your name is on the screen. What else we got here, man? I think I lost some people here. Like some questions here. What else? Tim Johnson, can the U.S. provide air support if needed, if Iran gets involved? I think the U.S. would just provide constant support to Israel, and Israel would handle the air support thing. But you never know. I mean, perhaps the U.S. destroyers are aircraft carriers in that region, so you never know. Oh, dude. Okay. Now I got to talk about my dirt bike with Hunter. Hunter's my favorite. Katie's husband, Hunter, is awesome. I love that guy. Those uniforms on the wall are the ones you wore? Yes. Yes. Anybody who's new before I shut it down? Easier this way, right there, when I was a local guy. Then right here, when I was a state trooper, and F84, Frank 84 is my detective plate. And then the bureau in the center. All right. Guys, I think it's about time that I go. What do you think? Shut it down for the night. It was a good time. Is there going to be ammo shortage? It's all over YouTube. Yeah, 556 seems to be 556 seems to be having some shortages right now. So, where is your CIA uniform? You're looking at it. Covert. All right. Good chat, Kaya. Have a good night. Good night, everyone. Yep, I'm out of here, guys. Thanks, guys. I think I should just cut it for the night. Really appreciate everybody stopping by, keeping the chat busy going, asking a bunch of questions, getting engaged with the topic. We don't have to see eye to eye, but we can discuss certain things. That's what makes things really interesting. If we all thought the same way, then, we would have no progress in that environment. It's just, one-dimensional. So I like this different points of view things. But thanks a lot for tuning in. I'm out. Again, every Wednesdays, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. generally, a couple hours or so, right here, live stream. I'll see you guys next week, next Wednesday. And until then, Classic Firearms. Classic Firearms official Instagram, guys. Check that out. A lot of people finding that Classic Firearm, not with the S, Classic Firearm Official. That's a fake account. Be careful. Classic Firearms Official. You got to type it all to find that Instagram. You guys can definitely reach out to me on Instagram channel or kaya@classicfirearms@gmail. You guys can send me an email there. Anyways, guys, I'm out. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you guys next Wednesday. Peace.